Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's go check the village. See if I can find something over here. Kids. Full? Fine then.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Why not?
Orlog. There's a player in every port and city.
Orlok, a game of skill. Orlok. How about a game?
Sure.
Let's do this then.
I am pretty good. Do not say I did not warn you.
Okay. Hmm. Also, the game is actually called Orlog. Two players duel by rolling dice and invoking god favors. First player to reduce the health of the opponent to 0 wins. Each round has 3 phases. The roll phase, players roll their dice. Dice phases have various effects, like attack, defense, or gain something. Tokens. Players make a offering to invoke a god favor. Yeah, okay. Heads or tails? Let's go heads. Nice. Beginning of each round, you and your opponent take turns rolling dice. You can roll up to 3 times. Between each roll, you can choose which dice you want to keep and which you want to re-roll. Oh. Huh. Can I select? No. Oh. Dice to keep and confirm. Hmm. I have the same quantity. This one.
No, no, no.
Hmm. Select to keep. Soft and they're unblock damage. Hmm. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, he stole one from me. Okay. It's kind of fun. That's kind of cheating. Oh, that's cool. He played it again. Okay. Kind of want to keep these hands. this one. This. And this. Roll the rest. Alright! I only get hands. Let's try and roll again. So many hands. I only have this? No. Is it? Don't think it's going so bad. Keep this. This. And these two. Just go for it. Oh boy. I'm barely winning. I think.
Interesting.
Well, I have 4. And now 2.
A few blows from that now, stranger.
Oh no. Oh, this is very close.
This will do.
Ah. Cannot use it. Oh.
Sweet victory.
Yes!
The gods favored your hand today. Shall we go again?
Yeah, I've had
I've
enough.
had enough of this.
It's best stay like that for now. Okay, what else might we have here?
Well, look who it is.
Practicing your wordplay, Alvis.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in Midgard from which I fear mockery.
You told me the art of writing poetry, old friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
Sure.
Let's try flighting.
I always put a few coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain. Let me begin.
I'm ready.
In flighting, it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
With your teachings, I'm sure my next challenger I will slay.
What's that voice about?
The rhyme is good, but too many words upsets the rhythm. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull...
I'm gonna break your skull. You're nothing inside your skull, then I'll split your face and I'll bash in your skull.
And I will spit in your face and I will bash in your skull.
Not bad, not bad. The rhyme is there, the sound is good, but... Consider that I said you were silly, and you told me you would kill me. At times, it might be best to remain on theme. Something to consider. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I'll make regret that you've taught me today. I look forward to becoming far more than your bear. I'll float you and flourish and best you with flair.
I will flight you with flourish and best you with flair.
Perfect, yes! You could destroy me with such a line. There's still much for you to learn about flighting, but I'm confident you'll pick it up. Happy to help you learn if you'd like to come back again.
Perhaps I will. Thank you, Alvis.
Ooh. Increases your charisma level. Oh, nice. I should try it more often then. Can't do anything here.
Sven, have you designed any new tattoos?
A few worth looking at.
Ooh. Yes. Show me, show me,
Let
show
me
me.
have a look.
Go ahead.
Two and Barber. Customize Ivor's look at Sven and Tove Tattoo Shop. Bring them cosmetic schemes to access a wider variety of styles. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Raven Watch. Oh, okay. I do like this one. Hair. Classic red. Classic blonde. Shaved. Light brown. Shaved light brown. Shaved dark brown. Shaved blonde. Dark brown. I can see your face, woman. Don't know. Maybe light brown? Kind of like the red one. That's really cool. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Do I not pay for this? It's amazing. Jorgumandr. No, that's not how you say it. I don't know. I get this L sign. No, this one. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, just, yeah, okay. I'll go with this one. These tattoos are really cool. Yes. And finally, I can have the same one. Yeah, sure. Okay. Start here.
Good. Need anything else?
Don't know. No.
See you later, Sven.
Sure.
Sure. Whatever. Now, why are you just running everywhere? Stop running so much. Who are you?
Hey, can you point me to some good hunting grounds?
I could, but I don't want every iron foot with a bow scaring away the game. Bring me 3 deer antlers to prove your skills, and I might just have a story for you.
A worthy challenge. I'll see you soon.
Which is supposed to be up there? I have a horse! Oh god, I have a horse! Okay, where can you take me? But like, where does that guy live?
Show me.
Is it all the way up there? Well, that looks pretty cool. Think I'm gonna go there. Yes. Get out of the horse. Out. How to get out? Well, there's one way to get out of a horse. Well, not if the water is not deep enough. Ooh. Well, that was one way. Ah, this is really a beautiful game. Oh, there he is. What? Is that a ship? I can just slide off. Oh, nice. Cool, cool. Was it here that I saw the ship? No. Or was it a ship? I thought I had seen something.
I need your eyes, my friend.
No. It was just an illusion or something. I don't know. Nope. Where is... There. Right there. Oh. Easy, easy, easy. There. Very cool.
Hamuram. Hamuram. Volka? Hush. I need silence to hear the songs of nature. Hamuram. Hamuram. Svala. She gives praises and she is greeted. For your hearing I hearken, O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya. I give you thanks for your gift of Seer. She gives thanks and she is blessed. Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me? I have come for your advice on a private matter. Come. Is your mother well? Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs. I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but... Describe it for me. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A greybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him. Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you. Deliver a message. Only through Seir will you see more clearly, and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long. What are you brewing? An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, But you must take note of all you see. Drink. If you seek true understanding.
What? Okay. Ooh, who's that?
I saw nothing, Volka. Felt nothing. Harvey! Harvey. Harvey! Why walk among the dead?
Where did he go? Footprints?
Sigurd. Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive? What is this? Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Javi. Our fates are fixed.
Sigurd! Sigurd! What has happened?
This was not for you, Javi.
No!
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
God, what was that?
Tell me everything.
I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf. I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate. They were watching me.
Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
I saw the gates to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
Did you reach the summit of this mountain?
I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke.
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision.
What?
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Nice. Ooh, nice. Fast travel. Yes. Cool. I would like to go and hunt for some of that deer that woman wanted. I just have no idea where they are. No, those are wolves. Can I? Oh! What? Wait. Don't you move. Yes! Okay, now get out of the horse. Okay. Good enough. What did I get with that? Nothing? What about with wolves? What? I totally hit it! Okay, maybe I just
So Ivan is asleep on his watch. That would explain some things.
Oh! Looky here. Oh, there's two. That's perfect. Cannot see it properly. No! Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try a friend. There. Wait! Deer hoof. Blah blah blah. Oh! There's another one. Shh, 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 shh. Damn. Hey! No, 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 no! No! Come back! There you are. Almost. There. Oh. There you are. Just keeps on disappearing. There. Okay. Should be around here. Only wolves here. Oh! Yeah. Shit! Saw me? Shh. Dang it. I think I lost it. Dang it.
Eivor, come to keep your blade? Wolf-kissed. Welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you might like to see.
Thunderclap of Thor! Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think.
It has a blunted blade, but it swings well. Can you sharpen it?
I can give it a better edge and reinforce the handle. And as luck would have it, I have one ingot left for the job.
Are you sure?
The fates have willed it so. But in future, bring your own metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
Yes. Oh. Uh. Bringing ingots to the Salaman's Forge will allow Gunnar to enhance armor and weapons. Doing so will unlock rune slots, increase the piece's upgrade limit, and may improve its appearance. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Okay.
That
I
should
think
do
that's
it.
it.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's see what you have. Hmm. This is too nice. Well, I'm not really using this one, so. Fine day next. Maybe I should. No, I don't have enough. Okay. No problema. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's
You need
it.
anything else?
Maybe I can sell stuff to you? How are you
How are
doing?
you, Gunnar? Holding up?
Yeah, work is good and my spirits are strong, but my nights are newly cold. My lady left me, if you have not heard.
Oh, poor Gunnar.
I had. Sorry to hear it. You were together how long?
5 weeks. 5 beautiful, passionate weeks. The one that
Come on.
will never find my Brunhilde.
Oh, Brunhilde.
Valkyries do not walk the world as they once did, Gunnar. Maybe set your sights a bit lower.
Lower? My friend, look at my wares, my weapons. I'm not a man to settle for less than the finest of anything.
Fair enough.
That is all for now.
Return any time.
Yeah. Okay.
They must be finished now.
The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
I'm ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Styrbjorn. I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good. It is all I can hope for. May the...
Hello.
May the winds favor your voyage, Guthormer. Eivor, come forward, and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
I do not mock you, king. I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
You know nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Imagine you
His face.
by an army of warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances?
Yes.
Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Well, I don't know how much land we would gain by just diplomacy.
Do we have any allies to speak of? Or is that your excuse to do nothing?
Your confidence blinds you to so much in plain sight, Eivor. Day and night I toil to forge ties with clans to the north. Very soon you will see the fruits of my efforts. Only then will you understand.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varin. Your father was a fine man, just and loyal to me. He died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go. Think only of the days to come, of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Oh? Oh, are we being
Sigurd has
attacked?
come.
No.
Down
Okay.
at the docks, his ship is here.
Sigurd! Yay! Let's go see him!
Hey, careful with that one. Eivor!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked raincoat. What have you been worrying without me?
Ah, and you, soul-cured Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
Just to start. Randvi, my dear wife, your husband returns. Bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes. Basim and Hytham. We met in Miklagard, and they showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation and eager to pay tribute to your king.
He
My
has
brother
a
is
really
always
cool
very careful with
armor.
the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, he must like you.
Ah, Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away. This
Oh,
morning we traded with a
assassins!
ship passing south. They told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. And for that your father scolded me.
Welcome home, Sigurd.
You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
My son! Welcome home!
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb, bread and mead.
And no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my hoard. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skål, Sigurd.
Skål! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you. I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first. To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes. You are stuck with me, Drengur. Now drink. Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
Forgive me. On your first day back, I should have let you win.
Gods, you should have let me start.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes. I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basin, I regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once. Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan Not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. A weapon for the finest warrior I know.
Ah, blade! Wait. Is it going to get up my finger? A thing of beauty. It looks harmless. Isn't looks of fun.
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wrist blade is a sacred tool.
Do not make a fetish out of cold metal, Hytham. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this, and I would rather not make the same mistake you two have. I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside. This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on. This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more, but not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential. Nicely done.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Take that one down from the ledge.
Hanging from here? No, this is a tree. Nope. Yep. Oh. Well, I mean, I could assassinate this one, but I would have to be down still. Like so.
Exactly, just like that.
He got stuck.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. A perfect strike.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hytham. Hush. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. And I will come back tomorrow.